this thing was on, so we'll figure it out if it was. Relatively unimportant. We stand here in front of our cheerful little guy. Yes, man. He's our robot. He's in charge of these other robots, and things are going well for us. So we've recently made a series of choices with the tribes that basically amount to telling this robot to leave them alone. They're these principal other factions. Basically, I think I could deal with them later. Not internally, like not in the logic of the video game. I don't believe this, but ZDE, no, I have to manually tell them to follow me every time. Very sad. So, but basically, it's like this. Mr. House was just another gangster who was running things here. He showed that it was a relatively stable way to be doing things and wasn't that inspirational of a guy, all things considered. All he had was control of the robots, and now I do too. I figure I can be as good of an overlord as him, or even better. But you'll know it when it happens here, and this is, we report to Major Grant here outside of the Hoover Dam, so we're going to pop out to Boulder City here, and then just run off toward the Hoover Dam and see what happens. I don't know if we can just go across country here, or if, we'll need to reevaluate. We'll figure it out. Me and my trusty robot will be able to deal with it. There's a train here. That could be fun, or irrelevant. We also, what we need to do is sell stuff, but we could at least find a waypoint, or maybe there will be a shop where we're going. Let's check out this train, though. It's suspiciously green. This is the Barstow Express. This is just like a historical train. It's not going anywhere anymore. Got it. Can't even go into the back. Well, I've suddenly been possessed with an urge to poke around here, even though we've been like really focused on doing the main storyline, and I still am. Hey, Boulder City train station. Here we go. Anybody home? All right, let's go to more of a reasonable close quarters weapon here. All right. We could just open the safe up here. No, right? All right, so just a pretty normal one. Don't have the ability to hack the terminal because I never learned very much science. Alright, I finally turned the mouse sensitivity down too far. It was just on the menu that it was terrible. Yeah, there we go. Between 0 and 2, pretty significant. Well, it looks like that's all there is here. So I had been like really engaged, and lots of the like side quests and stuff, they were awesome. But the thing is I started like heavily identifying with my main character and wanting to see this through. Getting to take vengeance on those that have wronged us, all of that kind of thing. I'm heavily motivated by it. Ooh, a bunch of money. And then some delicious tobacco, I guess. Yum. We're just gonna drop the Gauss rifle. We're just gonna drop it. It is heavy. We're just gonna drop the switchblade. We're just gonna drop these, and now we're good. Alright, well, it doesn't tell a story, but it gets us some money, so that's good. So all of the little minor, like, hey, let's interact with whichever faction, like, I was motivated by that, but also I was like, okay, it's very clear to me that the real problem is Caesar's Legion. And we did kill Caesar, but, there might still be more, and apparently they're still massing, so we're just gonna... Alright, we are not going the right way to get to the dam at all. I don't know how we would get to it. We're just gonna try to go overland here if it'll let us. We've got a nice shotgun, so that's good. Okay, that's exactly what we have to do. Unless it isn't. There's some docks down there. Alright, let's just pop out a sniper rifle. I don't know what faction this is. Here, where's a flag? Okay, these just look like rangers, so good stuff. We don't need to come in with a sniper rifle. We will come in with a humble shotgun. We, after all, are friends with the rangers. Hey, Natasha. So they shouldn't be too upset at us coming up with a gun out. And if they are, then we can just talk. Nice hats. Hello, fellows.
We got ourselves a little ranger family reunion now.
Yes.
Time's right for a feud. We got ourselves a little ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
Here's Calm Officer Castillo. What is this
Ranger
place?
Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here. Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Just another place where I'm not allowed to touch everything. I was allowed to see that the bottles were empty, though, so that was very nice. I don't want to take your stuff. I want to have the ability to take it because you like me so much. Hey, Lindholm, get up. I want to speak to you.
This is a military outpost.
Any interesting places
Have you ever
around
heard
here?
the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time. For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the rangers?
The first battle at
Legion
Hoover
had the
Dam.
numbers, but we had the skill. Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
That's good. They do let me sleep here, so that's nice. We are pals. The NCR needs you strong. Do not eat irradiated food. Talk to your NCR medical officer about how you can recognize and avoid dangerous and toxic food. Good advice.
Hello.
Good advice. Alright, so we need to get over there? Mayhaps. Okay, I thought we were following. We're fine. We'll just walk along the lakefront here, the riverfront. We have discovered Boulder Beach. Does that mean we have a... Yeah, Boulder Beach campground, and we can, fast travel here if need be. Which actually, this will be a good time. We need to go ahead and sell off some stuff. So we're going to go to Freeside because these guys had the good bullets. And we've got, like, that, we've got a power armor in the backpack that weighs 40 and is going to sell for, like, a whole lot. This person is threatening me. No, he's gonna give me a prize,
you're
right?
the one who's been
Yeah. He's gonna give me 16 bottle caps. I knew he wasn't an enemy because my trusty robot didn't show him as an enemy. Very important to trust in your robot. Alright, where are the gun salesmen?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed.
Alright, do we want to ship anything to Novak that we've got on us just quickly? I don't think so. I think we kind of want to carry everything we've got on us. We'll put their name tags there. We'll put Caesar's armor there. We don't need to keep carrying it around just to brag. And of course, oh, those were all taken up weight. Yeah. We don't need that pistol. We're never going to use it. It doesn't create big enough holes in things. Yep, seems good.
To sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. Hi.
Because I think wherever we're going, we're going to want to be able to pick stuff up. If only I remembered where these gun guys. Are you an enemy, sir?
Like that?
That's a poor choice. Are you rich? No. How disappointing. Alright, now I've walked around in circles. Is it even in here? Mick and Ralph's. There it is. I was supposed to turn left. Hey. I was like, it's right inside the gate. I came into the wrong gate.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out.
People say Mr. House. Now, things were better when the Omertas were buying. That's the
Yes, I would like to browse the
Their
special
bosses are gone.
inventory.
like I always say.
Alright, so what we want to do now is just get a bunch of rounds, and then if he even has enough for it. So maybe his stuff hasn't recharged. Have we been here that recently? If we buy the marksman carbine, can we jam it into the All-American? Probably not. Alright, yeah. So he doesn't have ammo. Yeah, he has not regenerated his money supplies. Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, what else was... That's right. The cons. I just have to remember how to get there. It was the Red Rock thing, and then... Which was... somewhere? Yes, Red Rock Canyon. Here we go. And we've told the robot not to worry about the cons as well. Now, the thinking for that is, like, yeah, we had some cash with the cons, but although these robots are, you know, going to be under my control nominally, we don't really know how selective they are. How moral is it? And we don't want to be, like, doing favors for these people and being like, by the way, trust these robots. Hello, random guy. And then it turns out that the robots are, you know, doing, like, an iRobot type of thing, and start harming a lot of people. Far better that we directly tell our robot, hey, don't mess with these people, don't worry about it, and just try to keep to the status quo. Because none of these minor factions appear to have the strength to be really interrupting what's going on with our ambition in New Vegas. They also don't really appear to have the strength to deal with Caesar. or rather Caesar's Legion, which I guess hasn't broken up even though we killed Caesar. But because we are pals with the Khans, and because I remember the
They tell me I'm
armory,
supposed to sell you.
I am interested in the weapons. All right, and that's right. They have like the most stuff in the world. So we're gonna get all these AP 308 rounds. Oh my goodness, it's glorious. So we need just all these 20 gauge rounds, yeah. We'll buy those for the All-American. It's just so many rounds, it's wonderful. All right, but have we gotten to it? 3,000 nails. Bunches of stim packs, very important. All right, so now we're just gonna scroll up to the top and buy a lot of stuff. Alright, so it says we can't afford that, but I bet we'll figure out a way. So I don't think we're going to use these 40mm grenades. And I don't think we're going to use 5mm at all. We'll sell the power armor. And hey, what do you know? Now we're square. But I do want to repair something, so let's go back in here and alright, so we're gonna start clearing what we've got here. The riveting work of finally selling stuff from my inventory. After all this time, all of the picking it up, we're gonna get I mean, not the psycho, obviously not that. I mean, we're gonna use that. Alright. And that weapon repair kit made me think, wait, weapon repair kit, that works?
Thanks. Bye.
So we should put on our worst weapon. The riot shotgun. Oh, we can't equip it. We should put on the All-American. How much is this weapon repair kit gonna work? You know, a totally non-noticeable amount. It's okay. Importantly, now we have like 1,000 12-7 rounds and 1,500 10mm rounds. So we now have all that we need probably for the rest of the game, which feels good. I also have 8K caps here. We still have 1,200. What's going on with our weight? Is it because I have 3 different kinds of submachine guns? Yeah, it looks like it's just, well, and the helmet. Oh, the helmet only weighs 4. Alright, so we need to repair the armor. We need to go and talk to the legendary repair guy here. I don't know what I would do without him. Perhaps there are ways to do things that aren't this, but this is the way that I know. This is the way that I've figured it out. This guy has 100 repair. All you have to do is have a whole bunch of money, and he can sort you out.
Hello.
Hello, Major
Been doing
Knight.
a lot of good work.
Alright, so here we go. The All-American would cost 7k, but the armor, yeah, the 34 security armor, it doesn't last forever, right? But it's very, very cheap to repair. And here, do we... Yeah, I think we soak it in to repair the All-American all the way. It'll leave us, I mean, not poor. We've got plenty of money still. And more importantly, now all of our weapons are in awesome shape. Do I have backup armor? No, but I can just take it off of the bodies of my defeated foes if the need arises. Alright, before I fast travel, let's just wait for an hour. I wouldn't want all of that good work to disappear in a crash. Alright, so now we need to keep on moving towards the Hoover Dam. We're going to go to this Boulder Beach campground now that we have more inventory space. And there's something red on the map. What are we chambered in right now? Just normal 5.56. We don't want to use the surplus because that wears the gun down faster. Yeah, we can just use normal 5.56. No, the 223 is... Oh, it's a... It's an infernal... It's a lake lurk. Well, you can tell it is by the way it is. Apparently there are, like, creature of the Black Lagoon type things here. An empty lake lurk. Well, okay. Is this going the right way? I don't know. Well, you know, we're sort of going in the direction of the arrow, sort of. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll go the other way the next time. Yeah, because this is just... Did we just go around? Yes, we absolutely just went around that town. Well, good. You know, we learned a lot about what happens if you go that way. So we'll try to go around this direction this time. I might be approaching this the wrong direction altogether. It might be like Caesar's Fort where I need to find something that clicks me over to where I want to be. There's a bunch of yellow dots over there. Maybe a caravan or something? But they could be sort of far away indeed. But we're just going to try to find a break in the terrain to get over there. See what's going on. Could be right here. Could be right here. Could be right here. No, it doesn't appear that the geometry wants to let me go up there. But what about here? Yes, there we go. No. Alright, not here either. So this is like... This seems like it should work, doesn't it? I mean, what about this makes it feel like this isn't working properly? What about here? Is that gonna... Nope. Alright. Well, I was hopeful. Look, this The Oblivion and Skyrim player in me wants to go places, but it may be that I have found the border of the map and not known it. Maybe that's what's going on. But then why would it let me see those yellow dots? We're just going to continue trying to figure it out. Maybe this will actually lead us in the direction after long enough of trying to go across the terrain. We'll find out that we can just literally go around. That's good. Is this a ranger camp too? Yep, we got an NCR flag. That's good. We are the Walker of the Mojave. We get an achievement. We have discovered Ranger Station Delta. Who's in charge here?
I'm not supposed to let civilians... I'm in charge of the radio.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Okay, so just another nondescript ranger station. Where a guy with cool clothes talks to a guy with cooler clothes, but probably less armor and status about things. Alright, so another cool clothes guy here. Can I go down here? No, I am not permitted. You know, I probably don't want to do that since we are friends. Have I crashed? No. Alright, excellent. Alright, so here we are at Delta, but I don't know if that's getting us any closer to the Hoover Dam. Yeah, because as we zoom in there, where we're actually... Yeah, like maybe we can just follow whatever this north arrow is and get right there, right? So that's what we'll try to do. And if not, then well, it will be the rare example of unhelpful arrows in video games. Normally, they just point you exactly where you should go. But hey, that looked like a dam-like structure. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Maybe turning down the hill was the opposite. Hey, look at that! It's you know, it's awe-inspiring, very cool. The Hoover Dam, a monument to the ingenuity and engineering prowess of the American people, or at least the ones who made it. Not really to the rest of us. I was barely involved. We should expect to be challenged soon. Ah, yes, here we are. I, of course, am relatively popular with the NCR. We've broed out pretty hard, and I'm the one who put several bullets into Caesar. So we're just gonna check in with this guy here. You know, hey, what's up, buddy?
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that wounded soldier.
Meet that wounded soldier. We'll hold on to that thought. That could be suspicious.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Yep. You know, I was there. You don't have to praise me. I would have accepted praise, though. Alright, so... Close quarters means... you know, we probably won't have to shoot a lot of people. We'll go with the 44. Hollow points, because if we have to get into a fight, it'll go right to the face. Yes.
President Kimball is...
Things are getting stranger every day.
I like his mustache. It's a good mustache, buddy. Do I have enough stim packs? 23. I mean, that should be enough, right? Oh, this guy's got, like, straight up stormtrooper armor on.
Patrolling
Very
Mojave
cool.
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Morning.
We've got a lot to
Ranger
do to
Grant.
prepare for the
I like your
president's visit,
mustache.
Not much time. Bye.
Oh, he...
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
I guess he doesn't want to talk to me about it.
Could have been there to see
We've got a lot to do to prepare.
Caesar die.
Well, you know... I guess we can't report to him
What an asshole.
because we've already progressed too far against them.
Hey,
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar
Oh, well.
die. What
Managing
an
security
asshole.
on short notice is going to be tough. We'll have to keep the crowd small for this reach.
hey.
Well, I wonder if I poke around if I can find out something anyway. After all, we just got here. We might as well see what's up. There's our
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
engineer just
The
drinking
fans are
some
running for their
beers,
lives. That'll show everyone what
hanging out on the side of the dam. I mean, and why not? The tower has a restroom directly down there, which, you know, it would be nice to have one attached to your work. I don't know, like, so abstractly, right? Wouldn't it be nicer to have the rest area here and then the bathroom down here? I'm not an expert in plumbing.
Morning.
Well, I figure we'll just go on with the Hoover Dam this way. I'm sure it'll stop me at some point if it doesn't want me to go any further. Ooh, offices.
Morning.
Yes, good morning. I am allowed to be here. You can tell because I'm here.
Word is you're getting popular on the strip.
Yes, it's true. Very important. Very cool.
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
Yeah, exactly. See, everybody knows that I'm a good dude. The dudest of dudes who never does anything wrong. I punish the wrongdoer, after all. That's why I'm allowed to carry this gun. Got a radiation spill? Got a radiation spill. Is there anything worth taking in here? Do they just have a room for their toxic radiation? That's smart. I mean, it isn't.
What an asshole. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
House was the only thing
What an
keeping Vegas
asshole.
from joining the NCR.
They think House was the only thing stopping Vegas from joining the NCR, but now I'll be there. I mean, I'll cut a good deal for us, theoretically. They didn't tell me to not try to take over the world, right? They just didn't think I could. That's really on them. This looks like whoever's in charge of this place, but... Alright, so we're almost to this central defensive position. That'll probably be where it stops me, or where things start getting interesting. Because look, if they're not going to let me talk to the dude about the president's visit or whatnot, I'll just carry on with my this is an inaccessible door. Okay. We're gonna go to the El Dorado power station and install the override chip. That's what we're gonna do. Which first, I guess we'll travel to Vault 11 here. There's gonna be we need to go west. To the wester one. Alright, there is some ridiculous Caesar chump. And the critical hit, doing great damage. You know, it's all about the headshot. We're going to grab this Legion armor on the grounds that we might need some backup armor where we're going. Alright, there are the other ones. Well, you know what that means. It's time to go from the hunting rifle to the sniper's hunting rifle. Yeah, that guy has the sledgehammer, but will it matter? It's like, rather than aiming down the scope, just hip fire it. Just totally bronze sight it. There we go. Bronze sight it, iron sight it, you know, whichever. And the 12-7s are very expensive pistols, so we're going to go ahead and pick them up. And the Super Sledge is a very, very expensive item, so we're actually going to get way too much stuff all of a sudden, and then have to jam it all together. The embarrassment of riches. Alright, so these assassin guys, on one hand, obnoxious. On the other, profitable. We're just going to keep on going west, and that on the hill there is probably the El Dorado power station. So we'll either approach it this way, or we'll know that we need to travel the other direction. That's a building that could be a building on the wall and could also be something entirely different. Because we went to the one power station thing. This looks like a power station. It could be the one that we seek. There's no reason it shouldn't be. There's a bunch of NCR folks here. I don't think this is the Helios 1 thing. Yep, here we go. El Dorado substation. What's up, fellas?
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Okay. Whoa, okay. Doesn't want me in the control room. Got it.
Wish I could have been there
We
to
won't
see
go
Caesar
quietly.
die.
The
What an
Legion can
asshole.
count on that.
I am gonna go anyway. And if anybody challenges me about it, I'll lie to them. Alright, so I'm not supposed to be here. But they're all asleep. And what I need to do is right here, so I'm just gonna come in here and do it.
I've got you now.
Hey.
Oh, they noticed me. Sorry, buddies. We've been friends until now.
Come on! Get some!
Alright, I don't know if us blowing up that mattered. Sure hope not. Well, you know, we tried to be sneaky about it. It didn't work. Got anything good on you, man? I wouldn't want this to be a waste of time, after all. Sad. You know, they're just doing their jobs, but so am I. At least it was just 3. Could have been worse. Alright, how do I get in again? The strip north gate? Yeah. After all, I run the joint.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
What's up, fellas? The boss is back. Wearing the fetchin' hat.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Too bad about President Kimball.
Too bad about President Kimball?
But
Did
hey,
something happen?
Stuff happens, right? Exciting news!
Oh.
The Legion's massing troops in a
I guess
staging
something did
area
happen.
East of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Oh, okay. I guess, you know, like, I guess we're ready for the main storyline. I had a wonderful time playing this game, right? And I think I want to play it again. Maybe not like immediately, but jump back and do it again sometime. And do like way more of the side quests and stuff. Play a different kind of character, a more thoughtful, less vengeful character that is much more willing to let people explain themselves rather than saying, you know, hey, you already shot me, I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore. But yeah, we might as well do this. I'm finishing up the games that I'm streaming. It's gonna be all new stuff, unless it isn't.
Sure.
Oh no, I chose the wrong option. I'm ready to go to the dam.
So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are 2 ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could out the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck.
Oh,
See you at the
okay.
dam.
I was like, so which are we gonna do? Apparently we don't have to decide yet. All right, so we're gonna commit to fight for an independent Vegas at the Battle of Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything I want to do before another battle, do it now. All right, so we're gonna say. I mean, I'm ready, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of stim packs. No, we'll say we're not ready yet. We'll take a very brief detour to go and try to buy more stim packs. After all, we might need a lot of potions. So where can stim packs be bought? You know, I'm actually now thinking, I have no idea where any of the shops in this game are. They did too good of a job obscuring my memory. Like, was there a shop in here? I don't remember. You know what? I guess we are ready to go. I'm sure we'll be fine. Because I know where the one doctor is at the beginning of the game, and nobody else.
Are you ready to head for the dam?
All right.
You must get to the control room.
This quest is called No Gods, No Masters. Indeed. Indeed. We have to go to the control room in Hoover Dam and install the override chip, and ooh, explosions. Great Khan's merciful thug. Despite my reputation as a thug, I am known to occasionally show with terrible sides. I got infamy with them? Why? And it crashed. Well. We got the achievement wildcard for completing wildcard, which 13% of players have. I wouldn't say I would call that completed, but I guess I did. Alright, one more time with feeling. Does it remember the, I will never understand why it remembers some of the settings and not any of the other settings. You know, maybe we should have been on the inside of this walkway. Yep, I think we definitely we made a mistake there. And of course, whoa, okay, what? Oh, hello, Arcade Geddon. Hello, Securitron.
Install the override chip.
Oh, I guess this guy is our companion after all. You know, I just told him to wait somewhere because I thought he would, you know, be hurting himself. I guess he's the guy with the plasma pistol. Well, I, try not to get hurt, buddy.
Let's get going.
Oh, so this guy's a sniper rifle. Excellent. Means that we'll be able to repair it. Alright, so... Super Sledge, no. I mean, it's worth a lot, but we're not going to use it. Marksman Carbine, only because I need to see if the All-American can level into it. No. Okay. Let's just drop some of this stuff. I guess Motor Ruins Helmet is a quest item, but all the other stuff. Alright, so now we got more. Alright, the Legion is trying to come across there. We're going to hunker down right here and wait for them to peek out their little heads. Boom! Brilliant.
Let's get going.
Well, I think that went really well. You know, if they're just willing to sit still for a second, we can get it done. Oh yeah, I've got like, I got the souped up robots on my side. Oh yeah, just like in the demonstrations, my robot is totally rocking out. We're gonna come up with the shotgun from behind. Boom! Wonderful. That guy had 2 marksman carbines. Alright, apparently Arcade Ganon is... Okay, he's just unconscious. He'll get better. Is this place important? Intake Tower 01. Anybody home? Maybe if we got the other people on our team, you know, they would be part of this crew too. But I think one souped up robot, one awesome EDE, and then one Arcade Ganon, whatever he does for a living, is enough for us to end up ahead. Real quick, we're just gonna eat one of those and some jalapeno poppers. Drink the various things. Alright, so now the Hoover Dam Tower. Do I have my shotgun? I have my shotgun. Now the Hoover Dam offices. This is where we were supposed to go earlier. Maybe Arcade Ganon can click some of the things and help us out. Hello, fellows.
No one is allowed into the control room.
Right. But hear me out. What if I like needed to go?
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Can we talk it over?
You shouldn't be here.
Ah, we can talk it over. We're gonna lie. Yeah. And save these guys' life. We could say, it's okay, I'm a friend. But yeah, we'll lie. Yeah, why don't you guys go help the Colonel? Just let me, the robot, the other robot, and the guy with a suspicious package on his shoulder walk into the control room. Is there anybody else in here? Nope. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to override the chip.
Hi! Nice to see
And
you
we're just
again.
going to hope that this robot doesn't,
We can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to destroy the Legion with the robots. Even if the robots are kind of unhinged in the aftermath of it, look, I feel totally comfortable sentencing the Legion to robot death.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Oh, I guess that's not all of it. Alright.
Had enough? You like that?
Yeah, see, me and the NCR are still cool. At least right now, as far as I know. And as far as they know.
Let's get going.
I can't believe there's still negative karma assigned to me. Even at this point in the game. Just for wanting to look on shelves. Just goes to show. And the Yes Man's happy little face is all over it. Alright, so I need to go that way. Man, they're just like having sniper rifles laying around. I mean, I know why, obviously. I understand why that's happening, but it's just like, man, what swag, you know? Ooh, here's an interesting room. Alright, so what's going on here? Do I need to jump down? No, it won't let me. Well, that door, although similarly promising in appearance, ended up being no more promising, in fact.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant?
They're just chilling, asking rhetorical questions. And another door? Nothing good. Got it. Alright. Oh, it's on the wall here. It's on the wall. All right. We have powered the Securitron army. We have begun the reign of upgraded robot terror over the Mojave. And really it happened because Mr. House threatened us. Look, Tizzy doesn't like being threatened. She responds very, very poorly to people trying to force her to do things with threats of violence. It's just something about her. That's right, toxic waste room. We checked that out a little bit ago. A lot of bodies. Alright, so maybe we should grab a service rifle. Just no, we've got enough. We've got enough various things. I think the service rifle will be extraneous. We'll either use the 308. We have gained the Camel of the Mojave perk for drinking water. Got it. Very cool. I wonder what the perk does. I'm going to interrupt what we're doing to check it out. I love abilities. Camel of the Mojave. I get more benefits from doing it. Sure. That guy's name is Mike Lawson. And he is just chilling down there, somehow still alive. Good for him. I'm not supposed to be in here. According to the quest marker. So we're just gonna go back to it. Maybe this is like where you go for a different thing. Alright, so alright. NCR heavy troopers are here in the offices.
Not now. Not now.
Let's get going.
And these are probably the guys where I was like, you have to save the leader. Alright. Is there a way to repair the Securitron? No. We're just gonna have to hope that he doesn't get hurt anymore. Is there another door in here? Do I need to come back to this thing after powering it up? No, I need to walk out the tower door. By looking at the clearly marked exit. This way? No.
Let's get going.
Yes. Here? Ah, yes, here. Obviously, this is where the exit would be, by the stove. Alright. Now we're supposed to head to the Legate's camp. Ooh. Anti-material rifle. It's a 50 caliber rifle. Looks like it's got a scope on it. And oh man, is this about to be fun.
Just as a warning, like over bandaging seems a little rusty.
It's like, oh, that's my guy. He's all the way down there. Let's just, let's continue on. You know, we went a long time without finding a 50 cal, so we might as well enjoy it right now, right? Hey, we leveled up. I guess we take, more points into sneaking. You know, very important to be sneaky here. Level 20, is there cool stuff to get? Alright, yes. So, Explorer, every location of the world gets revealed. Eye for an eye makes me hurt them more when I'm crippled, and Grim Meeple Spirits. Oh. Kill a target in VATS, you get action points afterward. That seems nice. We could take 50% limb damage. Shotgun technique that has a chance to knock an enemy back? Yes, that's what we'll do. These robots are just, like, way too good at fighting. Careful. I'm me. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to get up to the Caesar's Legion because these robots are just straight mowing them down. Oh, man. The humanity. You know, and I don't think we need the sniper rifle. Let's go to, let's go to the hunting rifle principles. Yeah, with this many robots with us, I'm pretty sure we can just walk in here and mow them down. And that's exactly what I intend to do. The Legate's camp. Alright, actually, now that we're here... Nice. Got him. Yeah, they are not prepared. This dude that we haven't hung out with apparently uses an energy rifle, and between our very powerful sniper rifle and those two guys, we barely even need our souped up murder robots, but we've got them. Yes, we certainly do. But I think this will be a time for Caesar's Legion to reflect on all the mistakes they've made. I mean, briefly, before we put all of them into the ground. They'll be able to consider what they did wrong. Probably starting with being born with some of them. Real rotten folks. And look, some like ready-made crucifixes. Great. Real charmers.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be
Who's
that
this?
city of cowards.
Alright, so this is Legate Lanius. That's means butcher, right? I think so. I think it means butcher. And we're gonna say Caesar's giving you orders beyond the grave?
Caesar's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exists to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion.
No.
Enough. Die.
Alright, so, time to fight this guy. I think we pull out the 12-7.
I could use a doctor. Come on, physician. Heal thy
Take a little psycho, a little damage resistance, eat a little super stim pack. Walk right into the explosion. Alright, we've got some foes in some places. Not sure where, not important. Time for hunting rifle.
Maybe I should have stayed back. Retribution!
Alright, decent. Alright, the Blade of the East. It gives you negative HP. It looks like a street sign. It looks like a street sign. Well, we're gonna take the helmet because it's sick. And we're gonna take the blade for a trophy. Of course we are. Alright, so that's him taken care of. We've dealt with the Legate and Caesar's Legion, so now we have to deal with General Oliver and the NCR. I hope they will, you know, accept... Whoa, boy. That's not great.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time.
Is that the way
And
people
the
curse
screams
at
of those
Caesar on the
Legion
cross?
bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears.
I know, right?
Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was
Yep,
that?
basically.
Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Yep, yep, yep. And we're going to say we had some help.
And, well... Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Alright, so apparently all of these ways involve me just seizing it. So we either say it's ours and leave, or tell him to leave with a threatening tone, or saying, hey, by the way, I win, or just telling them. But I think, yeah, we'll just tell them, by the way, I did this and you didn't. Claimed.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that.
Oh, you
Who
think
the
so,
hell do
homeboy?
You think you are looking at...
Alright, so... yeah, we'll,
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear.
ain't no
You've been
bear
far
neither.
enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
Yeah, so we have choices. We could be real rude about the rockets, or we can tell them, hey, I'm not going to talk to you about this, or laws, yeah. We'll just level with them that I was hoping we could be pleasant about it, you know. They are just trying to come in, swoop in, and militarily claim for their little tin-pot dictatorship what I have fought for.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs?
Yes.
No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
I guess you could speech 100 this, but... yeah, we're not going to do that. You know, we'll have a fight
I think
if he wants to
you're
go.
cast out enough to know my chances are pretty good. And like I said...
Alright, well...
over here. Want some more?
You did a super
What's up,
job
yes,
wrapping
man?
things up. And I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will
Oh,
let me,
no.
reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters. So
I feel like now this is bad.
will be protected. So that's where I'll be. We have
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery
All right.
outside Good Springs cheated death once again.
No gods,
and the
no
Mojave
masters
Wasteland
complete.
was forever changed.
Hooray!
The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order.
Hopefully they don't
on the streets
become evil?
Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas.
It doesn't sound like a bad ending yet.
She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
With little law left in the wasteland, the Brooms continued to defend themselves against the prospectors and scavengers invading their territory.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland.
Right.
Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before.
Oh, well, that's not great.
Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More
Hey, good for
travelers stopped by
Goodsprings.
Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf.
Yeah!
Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation.
Yeah!
They continued to serve with
even if the NCR
distinction
fight me,
for
I'm
many
proud of
years.
the Misfits.
Armed
I
with
really
a
liked
wide array
them.
of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the Powder
Well, that's not
Gang's
too bad
arrival,
either, you know?
full of ups and downs.
We tried to help them out and it didn't work. EDE beat Boops so happily. See, this sounds like a great ending to me so far.
And so
It
the
basically
courier's
was
road
everything
came
I
to an
hoped
end
for, right?
for
You
now.
know, like
In the new
relative
world,
freedom
the Mojave
for
Wasteland,
relatively
fighting
most of the
continued.
people.
Blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
All right, marvelous. Yeah, that to me seems like an ideal ending. That was my dream, you know. That was what I was setting out to do. And what a great game. You know, there's so much content I didn't do, which, like I said earlier in the video, but I do plan on playing New Vegas again at some point, not like today, and probably not soon, you know. But to do the stuff from the expansions and, you know, the quest that I hadn't done and explore more of it. But yeah, that was nice. By nice, I mean, like, really satisfying in a narrative sense, is what I mean to say. Because every little place that I went was wonderful, but I felt driven to pursue my story in this world, rather than all of the random stuff on the outsides of it. And it was like, even whenever I would just be exploring, it was driving me always in a connection with this overarching narrative of the struggle for power in the Mojave there, which you say was made in 19 months is a miracle. Yeah, it's really something. Lots and lots of dialogue, you know, the voice acting pretty solid, really great minor characters, really great major characters, truly despicable evil, truly meh good guys, and that's great. You can get a lot of saccharine good guys in an RPG where they just sort of, they're cloying. There's nothing there. It's like, oh, we're good and they're bad. We're the normal people that live in the village, and the evil, beastmen have come out and they're burning and pillaging. So much the better that the NCR is troubled. So much the better that they have realistic problems of the application of force, of the exclusionary nature of power, of the sort of parasitism that you get when you have a martial class of men that lord over others. And wonderfully on display here in New Vegas. How the tension in systems of government is very often not between good and evil, but between bad and evil. And the conflict between the NCR and Caesar's Legion is as well as I've seen that idea addressed in a game. And wonderfully, it lets you pick. I can't fathom playing for the first time and thinking, I'm going to go with these Legion guys. And I'm a Rome dude, right? Y'all know me. I like Rome, but anybody who calls themselves a bunch of Roman stuff is suspect, and I think anyone who likes Rome the right way is going to be suspicious of that. But really great. I liked that I couldn't see how there would be an independent way through. I was like, I guess we'll side with the NCR because they're less bad. But then the game gave me a way of doing it. Sure, it's trusting a robot, but when the alternative is trusting petty warlords with pretensions of being a republic, with all of the abuses that you would expect from petty warlords, or Caesar, who is so far beyond the pale, it was great to be able to forge a different path that wasn't just rampant with sort of gangsterism like Mr. House's construction of the world was going to be. A way for people to make their own way. And above all of it, me with my glorious cowboy hat. And it's like the song that we can't hear in the game says, in the town of Albufria rode a stranger one fine day. Never spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. That kind of thing. I'm not going to do the whole thing. It probably sounded terrible. What are you going to do? Also, I mangled a little bit of the enunciation on one of the words. I didn't prepare that. I just thought it'd be funny to sing a little bit of Big Iron. Big iron, big iron. That kind of thing. A wonderful game. And if we could have been hearing Big Iron the whole time, that would have been good. But I can't afford it. And neither can you. I mean, anybody can. I'm sure it's free, but the internet would get mad at me for doing it. I'm sure I'm allowed to sing it badly, though. They can't take that away from me. Not yet, anyway. But that's what we've got. The credits go. Congratulations on completing it. Would I like to load a save prior to the Hoover Dam? No. There we go. There's the game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I mean, sorry about singing Big Iron badly, but hey, I said the whole time I was probably going to do it eventually. So, there you have it. That's all we've got for New Vegas today. And indeed for the far future. If we ever come back, it'll be with the beginning of a new run or something. But yeah, there we go. I've completed 2 of the games that I had been playing today, so I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I'll figure it out, and we'll have a stream here in a bit. So thanks, Natasha. Sorry for my silly bad singing, but it was inevitable. And we'll come back with something else. Maybe I'll plant some wheat. Maybe I'll load up a new game that I haven't done yet. We'll figure it out. But see you guys.